Imagine being told that someone is going to make your biggest dream come true. Now imagine that happening when you're a child fighting cancer. That's exactly where today's story begins.
Yeah, and this isn't just one child's dream either. Mr. Beast sets out to grant the biggest wishes of 100 children who have been affected by cancer.
100 children?
100. And what's really special is that they don't just hand every child the same gift. The team actually finds out what each child wants most and then builds an entire experience around that dream.
So we're talking about everything from meeting celebrities and professional athletes to vacations, theme parks, shopping, gaming, concerts, and completely unforgettable adventures.
Exactly. And as the video goes on, you realize just how different these children's dreams are. Some want something huge and unbelievable, while others simply want to spend quality time with their families or meet someone they've admired for years.
And that's what makes the beginning of this video so emotional. These aren't just random gifts. For these children, these are moments they've dreamed about.
Absolutely. And one of the first major experiences takes place at Disney World.
And we're not talking about an ordinary trip to Disney World.
Not at all. Around 30 of the children are brought to the park and given the chance to experience Disney in a very special way.
They get to enjoy the attractions, explore the park, meet characters, and spend the day with their families without having to worry about the normal lines.
And for a moment, the focus isn't on hospitals or treatments. They're just kids having fun.
Exactly, because when you look at the smiles on their faces, you realize this isn't really about how expensive the experience is.
It's about giving them a chance to simply be children again.
But Disney is only the beginning because the video starts jumping from one wish to another.
And some of the surprises get absolutely incredible.
One of the biggest ones involves one of the most famous basketball players in the world.
LeBron James.
Exactly. Mr. Beast brings several of the children to LeBron's I Promise school in Akron, Ohio.
And here's the thing, the children don't know what's waiting for them.
Then suddenly, LeBron walks in.
You can imagine the reaction.
These kids realize that they're standing in front of one of their biggest basketball heroes.
And LeBron doesn't just show up, take a few pictures, and leave. He actually spends time with them.
They get onto the basketball court, play together, interact with him, and actually experience what it's like to spend time with an NBA superstar.
And for some of these children, this is a dream they probably never imagined would happen.
LeBron also talks with them, encourages them, and gives them the opportunity to experience the environment around his foundation.
And the day doesn't simply end on the basketball court. Everyone comes together for a special meal, giving the children even more time with LeBron.
That's a memory they're going to carry for the rest of their lives.
Definitely.
But the sports surprises don't stop there.
Not even close. More children who love sports get their own special experiences.
Some get to meet professional athletes, others receive signed merchandise and get opportunities to experience their favorite sports from a completely different perspective.
And what's really thoughtful is that the team makes sure many of these children have something to take home afterward.
So the memory doesn't end when the trip is over.
Exactly.
And then the video takes a completely different direction: shopping, gaming, and technology.
And this part is honestly fun to watch.
Because the children are basically told to go into stores and pick out things they've always wanted.
Toys, games, electronics, merchandise, you name it.
And you can see the excitement immediately. They're not being told what they should choose. They're getting to pick something simply because they love it.
That's an important part of the whole project. The gifts are personal. They're based on each child's actual interests.
And for the kids whose biggest passion is gaming and YouTube, the team goes even further.
Some receive complete gaming setups, custom desks, equipment, and experiences that allow them to continue enjoying their favorite games from home.
Imagine watching your favorite creators online and then suddenly meeting them in real life.
Exactly. And that's what happens to several of these children.
Speaking of creators, the video brings in a whole lineup of familiar faces.
iShowSpeed, KSI, Sketch, Lauren Zide, Sam and Kobe, Dr. Mike, and several other creators and entertainers become part of different children's wishes.
And for these kids, these aren't just internet personalities. They're people they've spent countless hours watching.
Warmly, so meeting them face-to-face turns something they normally experience through a screen into a real-life memory.
And then we get another major Disney-related surprise, but this time the destination is Hawaii.
Excited, 3 children are taken to Aulani, Disney's resort in Hawaii.
And the trip becomes even more incredible because it connects to the live-action Moana movie.
That's right. They get to attend a special experience surrounding the movie and eventually meet Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock himself.
Exactly, the man who plays Maui.
And they also meet Ali Carvalho, the actress who plays Moana.
Then they attend the premiere. Just think about that for a second.
A child who loves a movie doesn't just get to watch it, they get to meet the people who brought the characters to life.
And that's what keeps happening throughout this entire video.
But another group of children gets a completely different experience, this time involving K-pop.
Excited, they get to see Stray Kids perform.
And for fans of the group, seeing them live is already a huge dream.
But then they get to meet the members in person.
That's the kind of surprise where you probably don't even know what to say.
Exactly.
And the video keeps moving through these individual stories. Some children want special restaurants, others want personalized gifts, some want concerts, celebrities, trips, or experiences connected to their hobbies.
Exactly. And then there are the adventurous wishes.
Some children get water-based experiences, while others get opportunities to go skiing.
And the important thing is that Mr. Beast's team doesn't simply give them money and say, go make it happen.
They organize everything.
Transportation, hotels, activities, equipment, gifts, surprises, everything is planned so the children and their families can concentrate on enjoying the moment.
Warmly. And that's probably one of the biggest differences between simply giving someone a gift and actually granting a wish.
Exactly. They're creating a memory.
And there are plenty of physical gifts too.
Some children are surrounded by toys and merchandise, while others receive huge gaming setups and equipment.
But once again, they're not random gifts.
Agreed, they're specifically chosen around what each child loves.
Transitioning. Then the video takes us into the world of professional football.
This is where we meet Jeremiah.
Jeremiah is a young football fan whose dream is to experience the Pittsburgh Steelers.
So Mr. Beast takes the dream seriously and brings him to Pittsburgh.
Jeremiah gets to visit the Steelers' facilities and meet professional players.
He works with quarterback Will Howard and linebacker Peyton Wilson.
And here's what makes this experience so special. Jeremiah doesn't just stand on the sidelines.
Excited, he actually gets involved in football drills.
He catches a football and gets to experience what it's like to train alongside professional NFL players.
Laughs, and after a successful play, the players even lift him onto their shoulders.
Emotional, and when you understand what Jeremiah has been through, that moment hits differently.
Absolutely. He had been forced to step away from contact sports during treatment, so getting back onto the field and experiencing that kind of moment becomes much more meaningful.
Softly, it's not just football anymore.
Warmly, it's getting a piece of normal childhood back.
Pause, and that's really the theme running underneath the entire video.
Exactly.
Transitioning. But we're still not done because another major wish takes us into the world of Formula One.
Excited, children who love racing are given the opportunity to get much closer to professional motorsport.
They get to see the racing environment, experience the cars up close, and meet people involved in the sport.
One child gets a particularly memorable experience connected to Haas F1 and driver Ollie Behrman.
Amazedly, for a young racing fan, being that close to a real Formula One operation is incredible.
And then the video goes even further into space exploration.
Now we're talking rockets.
Exactly. Some of the children visit Blue Origin and other locations connected to space exploration.
They get to see rockets and space technology up close.
And then comes an especially memorable moment.
Curious, what happens?
Dramatic. They're given the opportunity to sign a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket.
Amazedly, a real Falcon 9 rocket?
Exactly.
Laughs. If you're a kid who dreams about space, how do you even top that?
Laughs, you probably don't.
Warmly. It's another example of the team taking something a child loves and turning it into a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
And the surprises continue.
Reflective. Some children want to meet celebrities, some want to visit theme parks, others want to shop, see a musical, play sports, or simply spend time with someone they admire.
Serious, but eventually the video shifts into a much more serious and emotional part of the story.
Serious. Mr. Beast visits Children's Hospital Los Angeles.
Softly, and suddenly we're reminded of why all of these wishes are happening in the first place.
Emotional. These children are still dealing with cancer and the difficult reality of treatment.
Mr. Beast meets patients and medical staff, including Dr. Alan S. Wayne, the hospital's pediatrician-in-chief.
And they talk about something much bigger than granting wishes: pediatric cancer research.
Because while making a child happy for one day is incredibly meaningful, the bigger goal is to create a future where fewer children have to go through this at all.
Emotional. Then comes one of the most touching moments in the entire video.
A child gets to ring the bell celebrating the end of treatment.
Softly, that bell represents something huge.
It represents reaching a milestone after everything that child and their family have been through.
Emotional. And when the bell finally rings, it's not just a sound.
Warmly, it's a celebration.
It's hope.
And it's a reminder that there can be a light at the end of an incredibly difficult journey.
Pause. But Mr. Beast still has one final wish to reveal.
In truth,